we are now on the doorstep of the Great War. The West will decide when the Great War will take place. What will they do if they take such a decision? I think the first thing they'll do is to shut down the internet all over the world. If that happens, I don't have any means anymore to reach you. My voice will be lost. So while still there is time and I can speak and I can reach you, I'm making these videos to advise you. When the war does start, and there is no internet, there's no means for you to know what's happening, then the first targets of the war would be military bases. Many will die within a short time of the commencement of nuclear war. But not all. Our eschatology tells us that mankind will not perish. Why? Because within 7 years, although one other hadith says 7 months, of the Great War, a Muslim army will conquer Constantinople. So it means that mankind will not perish. Some will die and some will survive. I hope I'm one of the lucky ones who will die. Oh yes. Because those who survive, they are the ones who are going to live in a world which will be terrible, terrible. So let me say one more time, as I've said so many times in the past, stock up on food. Non-perishable food. Dates as such, they have so much nutrition in them that you can survive for the whole day with just 3 dates. So stock up on non-perishable foods. Stock up on water. You can't live without water. And don't keep your water in glass containers. Don't keep your water in plastic containers. Keep your water in containers which are not so perishable. And finally, you have to cook. Allah created human beings to cook. And in Surah Yasin, He tells us, I gave you the wood of the trees to cook. So you need to be able to cook. There'll be no electricity. Your gas will run out. So how will you cook? Answer, you have to be in a place where wood is available. If you remain in the city, there'll be no food and there'll be no water. So there'll be anarchy in the cities. And people will kill each other for food and for water. They'll break down your doors because they're dying for food and water. If you choose to remain in the city, don't turn to me and ask me what to do. I have asked you for so long, so many times, make a backup arrangement in the remote countryside. Keep enough petrol in your car that you can reach the remote countryside. Because there is safety in the countryside. How do you protect yourself in that world after the great war? Remember what Allah said in Surah Al-Isra. وَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ, and when you recite the Quran, جَعَلْنَا بَيْنَكَ وَبَيْنَ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ حِجَابًا مَسْتُورًا. Allah will place a covering over you to protect you. So one of the major protections in the post-nuclear world is to be reciting the Quran. I recite the whole Quran from cover to cover every lunar month. I've been doing it for several years now, and also my students are doing it, alhamdulillah. The best time to recite the Quran is in the mornings. In the Quran, al-Fajr kana mashhuda. Either before Salatul Fajr or after Salatul. And if you recite the whole Quran, and you complete the whole Quran, the recitation every month, Allah will protect you. The Quran will protect you. And finally, one last thing. If war is around the corner, a Muslim must never have in his heart the fear of death. Banish the fear of death from your heart. Allah is the one in whose hands is life and death. So banish the fear of death from your hearts. That is only possible if you have faith in your heart. If you do not have faith in your heart, you can't get it in a supermarket. You'll be terrified. You'll be scared. Where can I go and hide? Where can I be safe? But if you have faith in your heart, then you can banish the fear of death from your heart. And I pray and I bless that Allah might take this small video and reach it out to thousands and thousands, inshallah, around the world.